Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, and I'm coming at you today with a new collaboration with Ilene and Anne from Anneliese Mixed Media Everything. And this is basically what to do with your old calendars, wall calendars. And basically, I didn't have an old wall calendar, so I have to use one that came through the post. So just a freebie, you know, with advertising from a local firm. So I'm using that one, and I am going to be doing this along with Ilene and Anne, and it's a 12-month thing, so one calendar month per month. Ha ha ha. And so what I've done here is I've gessoed the calendar first, then I've added the paint. The sort of prompt for this month is black, white, and then two other colours picked by Ilene, Anne and myself, and so it was yellow and blue. So yellow and blue makes green, so I've got a lot of green going on as well as the blue and everything in this one. And I decided to stencil the bejeebers out of my pages, and so that's what you see me doing here. I'll use a variety of stencils, and I'll do yellow and white, which is I've used gesso for this, because the yellow on its own is quite transparent, and so adding the white gesso to the yellow makes it more opaque, so it stands out more. So that's what I've done, is I'm using blue, yellow, and gesso, and the white is the gesso. And so I'm just using a variety of stencils to give me a very layered background to my calendar this month. And I don't know whether I'll be doing that every month, but for this month, this is what I'm doing. I may, continue to do the same theme all through the months, but I doubt it very much. You'll probably get bored with that, and so will I. But even so, I do like using stencils. So who knows? Who knows how it will go? I don't. I just go with the flow and just do what I feel like at that time. This is a strange camera angle here. I actually had to use the live stream option because my husband took his camera back that I used to do my videos on. So I'm now looking for another camera to do my videos with. Until then, I'll just be using my webcam and the live stream function, which makes it just a little bit more difficult, because then you have to download your live stream and then you have to edit your live stream, and oh hey ho. Enough of that. Anyway, I think I'm on. No, I've got one more layer to go. I've used paint on all the previous layers, and on this last layer, it's going to be a word stencil, and I'm using ink on this one. I'm using Distress ink in a blue. I think it was blue. I'm pretty sure it was blue. It may come out a little bit black because there was a little bit of black left on the foam pad. But that doesn't matter, because black is some of the colours that we're using, although some people would say black isn't a colour. But there you go, let's not get into that discussion yet. So I'm just drawing out a little shape here, and it's a very, very rough and simplistic sketch of a kiwi. Yes, just as just because I wanted the outline of it, and so I'm just trying to keep it as simple as I can. Just very, very rough sketch. I'd never win a prize for this one, but I am just going with flow. I just grabbed my black gesso there, and I'm going to be just painting out the background now, and just leave me the shape of the kiwi bird, and then the rest of the background there will be in black. There you go. You could, little kiwis, they're little fat furry birdies, and quite cute. Endangered species in New Zealand, because they're a flightless bird, and so they really don't get the opportunity to run away from predators or anything, fly away from predators or anything like that. So they are a protected species in New Zealand and endangered. So yeah, yarp. They're very, very cute to look at and cuddly, and but not so cuddly to try and cuddle in real life, but they do look cuddly. Little fat things they are. They they lay an egg almost as big as the size of their body, so you've got to feel sorry for the females of the species, as always. And what more can I say there? I'm just, doing they have a very, very long beak, and some cute little tufty bits at the top of the beak. And let's see what else I can say there. The inspiration for this actually came from in New Zealand at the moment. There's an advert going around that's all encouraging people to pick up their rubbish after them, and it's called Be a Tidy Kiwi, something like that. I can't quite remember now off the top of my head. And so I thought that's what I thought I'd do for January. This is a new campaign coming out on TV, and so why not go for that in my little 2-page spread here for January. And so there I've done a background, and I did a little wavy line on the edge here because I'm going to tear it, just for interest, just to add interest to the double page spread. And there's no other reason for it than that. I thought I'd just do a little wavy edge there, and I'm just hiding the advert that's underneath so you can't see. And the bit that I tore off on the right hand side, I'm going to actually glue down on the left hand side. The gesso wasn't quite dry there, and I did make a little bit of a mess because I was in a little bit of a hurry, but you know how it is. So I'm just gluing it down here with some Mod Podge, and if the gesso had been a little bit wetter, I wouldn't have had to use any glue at all, but as it was, I needed to use a very little bit of glue to be able to get it to stick down, because of course you can also use gesso to stick down little bits and pieces. And I did a little bit of drying there, and just trying to just do a little bit of a tidy up on the kiwi, because my brushes, I was rushing a little bit, so you know, it's not the tidiest of kiwis that I drew there anyway. And just putting the date, January 2019. And then I put on there, I'm a tidy kiwi, are you? I hope you enjoyed today's make. I hope you check out Ilene's and Anne's video, which will be linked up above in the end cards, and also in the description box below this video. See you all again soon. Bye.